It was
like I laughed and your sister's gonna get mad.
My sister likes you
sisters
now. She hated you before. No, they didn't hate any of you. They hated Claudia. No, I'm just kidding.
Thanks, Jim.
You see, now
Sisters,
I'm just so like self-conscious. I don't want to
don't
talk
be.
anymore.
Your mom.
Every time I laughed, I'm like, oh no, Jim's sister, my mom and sister.
Your mom.
Like,
what were their criticisms?
that I was horrible.
Oh.
No,
Did we clean the table today?
No, yeah, they just said that we should decorate our table, that we couldn't clean the white spots off, that I looked ginormous, that my hair was gross.
Is that why you're sitting there now?
No, Jim put me here.
Why?
So her mom wouldn't bully her.
Just trying to cover my panza. This is for you, Mom.
Yeah.
I kept talking to Claudia and I was ignoring you.
It's because usually when we
you were
talk.
talking to him and ignoring me. This position doesn't work. If you guys see in that podcast that you two were talking for like 20 minutes on end, and I'm just like, these people, like, what the hell? And then when you're asking like about Inferno or I don't know, Rogue One, you're like, so what did you think of the trailer? You ask her, and then you say what you're gonna do, and then we move on to the next subject. And I was like, I'm like, these dudes.
Jump in.
No, because you moved on.
Bring it back. I went off from Darth Vader.
I went back also. I said going back to Darth Vader. I
Bring it back. Bring it back.
You two were on a trance.
Right,
and then when I asked anything or said anything, you two were just looking at me with like the most serious faces, like, no, you get it wrong.
We're not judging
Shut
you.
up, listening to you
That's
talk.
why it was a topic list conversation. We'll jump in where you think. So
What
next
do
week.
Jim and Melinda like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ask Claudia a brief question, then jump back into the conversation, and I'm just like, And then in one moment I broke the fourth wall, and I was like, I don't know what they're talking about.
You did that?
Jerks, yes. I was like, I don't know what they're talking about.
Remember when I said
3 and 2 and 1? I'm like, what are you talking about? I watched it, and Pablo picked order.
Do you remember when I said what's going on? What are you doing? What are you watching? And nobody said anything.
It's because it's always the first question. It's so loaded.
Okay. All right.
Oh
Okay,
man, I feel so hot. I'm sorry, Claudia. I feel bad. I'll go back there.
No, but I did notice when you were talking. Yeah, because yes.
Yeah, you two are like.
No, but you were talking, and there was one point when I was looking at you.
And I'll man the camera.
And then I drank water.
I saw you through my peripherals, and that's why.
I'm like, hey.
She's like, yeah, Star Wars. Talking out to you, and I'm just like, okay, half an hour of this. I can do this. I'll just. I'm not.
It wasn't that long.
This isn't even our Star Wars episode.
I know. It wasn't that long
know,
though. They were good.
Yes, they're nerds.
Claudia's angry.
This was your podcast, and I was like the moderator in the freaking first debate. I was like, and you guys just took it on.
Oh, Claudia.
Everybody, do your best. Wrong into the mic.
I can't.
Go ahead.
Wrong.
This is the devil. Go ahead. You.
Wrong.
Wrong.
You did good.
Wrong. You sang it. How about
Gina?
Yeah, it's pronounced Gina.
Yeah, I can't say that. It's wrong when I say it. It's wrong when I say it. That's my sister Jenny. She's super funny. Yeah.
Good podcast, right, Claudia?
Great podcast. On,
I'm sorry,
You
I
guys
felt like,
did awesome.
How do you do it? Well, how
You
do you
guys
do
did
it?
fantastic.
Okay, you're the one who sits in the middle. How do you do it? 'Cause when I was talking to you, I felt like I was ignoring Jim, and when I was talking to Jim, I felt like I was ignoring you. So how do you do it?
Look both ways.
Okay.
She just did the
Claudia. The Claudia ass.
Okay.
It's hard, but I'm not like Star Wars. Let's talk about Star Wars and
You
all
can't
the
look at
comic books I read and my expertise, and I'm just like,
Claudia.
I watched it once.
a
It was
theme at all.
DC, all you guys, Star Wars, all you guys.
But you've seen the Marvel movies.
We asked what you thought.
And you guys got me all confused. I was like, oh, so I got it right. And you're like, no.
Wrong.
I was like, oh, okay. You guys are just hilarious. It's your podcast, and I'll just man the camera.
You don't even need to man it. The table's manning the camera.
I'll just make sure it doesn't turn off.
It's fine. The battery. Anyway, look, Claudia, your input is awesome.
It's important.
Yeah, you have some cool stuff.
My nodding when you guys do your half an hour rant, and I'm just like, okay.
Just pull out like knitting and just start knitting when we do that. Then we'll get the hint. Then we'll go, oh, well, crap.
Like
No,
tapping on the mic.
that doesn't work. What we should do is, we'll probably move Melinda back over there on this side.
No, because even when I'm there,
Look,
you
talk
two
to
are
her,
talking
talk
across
to
from
her.
me.
Like, talk to her.
Okay, I don't know.
No, but you were like
No.
up forward. You were up forward. Talk to her. Yeah,
Wait,
that's what you were
what?
like that. Now turn around this way. Turn around this way, like
Why?
talking.
No, I don't want to. I feel so paranoid now.
All right.
That's how you were.
No, I don't think that you're like to every, with Gemini.
Gemini.
How?
I don't know. I'm just like sitting towards what you're like. Oh yeah, so Star Wars, blah, 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 blah. And then
think
you
my
two
voice
got
is lower.
so into the conversation.
Sorry. I'm passionate.
That's another question that you guys skipped me.
What?
You jerk. You're like, what kind of TV shows are you watching? And I think you mentioned Scream Queens and you mentioned Flash.
I asked
and then
you.
you skipped me, and I was like,
But I asked you.
I'm watching.
I did ask you first. I asked you first, and you
did
didn't.
too. I'm
You
like,
didn't
what are
say
you watching?
anything.
You're like, I'm watching Scream
But
Queens.
then you just skipped me, and I was like, oh, now I know what I want to talk about.
But jump in,
Say
jump
it.
in, because like that's why she noticed that you didn't answer,
Yeah,
so
because
she
you
jumped
looked at
in.
me, so that's when I started, and I did my
because you
embarrassing
guys
Scream
are so
Queens.
hilarious. You're like, oh, what are you watching? Claudia. And I'm like, holy moly, like, let me catch up.